The phone's harsh glow cut through the darkness, stabbing at my tired eyes. A notification split the stillness of 2 a.m. like a blade. I blinked, squinting at the screen. It was a post, her post. Finally pregnant. Time to lock this idiot down. The words from my girlfriend's account stared back at me, cheerful on the surface, but laced with something that twisted in my stomach. Beneath it, my own sleepy comment, a red heart emoji and a single word, wow. I'd typed hours earlier, half asleep, assuming it was just her usual teasing. But now, wide awake, the light of the screen felt accusatory. Something didn't fit. The word idiot. It didn't sound like the joke it used to be. Was it even about me? I lay there frozen, sweat clinging to my skin despite the October chill. Clara, slow, even breathing, filled the room beside me. Her body was turned away, curled toward the far edge of the bed. Somehow, that small distance felt like miles. My thumb hesitated over the phone before scrolling through the replies beneath her post. Friends flooded the thread with congratulations, heart emojis, laughing faces, and side jokes. Then one comment stopped me cold. Congrats, babe. You and Nate deserve this. Nate, not me, not James. The name landed like a punch to the gut, knocking the air from my chest. Nate, her co-worker. The charming designer with an easy laugh, and that way of leaning just a bit too close when he spoke to her. I'd met him once, at her office Christmas party. His hand had been resting on her shoulder as he poured her wine. She'd laughed light and bright, almost too much. Back then, I brushed it off. Clara had always been friendly, warm. But now that memory resurfaced, sharp and raw, like an old wound tearing open. I shut off the phone, letting the darkness swallow me again. My heartbeat thundered in my ears, drowning out everything else. Was I imagining things? Maybe her post was just sarcasm. She was always joking online. Maybe idiot was me, just a playful jab like when she teased me for forgetting her coffee order. But that comment, that name, Nate, it wasn't a joke. It was a crack running through everything we built, and once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. Morning came too soon. The kitchen was filled with gray light, slipping through the blinds. Clara stood at the counter, humming softly, slicing an apple. The rhythmic thwack of the knife felt like a countdown to something inevitable. I gripped my mug, the heat biting into my palms, grounding me as I watched her. She hadn't mentioned the post, or the pregnancy, or Nate. Nothing. You sleep okay? She asked, not looking up. Her voice sounded casual, too casual. Fine. I lied, my throat tight. Like a baby? She smiled, but her eyes didn't match the expression. She popped an apple slice into her mouth, the crunch sharp in the quiet. Work's going to be insane today, she said. Big pitch with Nate's team. There was again. Nate. My stomach twisted, but I forced my tone to stay even. Yeah? What's the pitch? She shrugged, dry her hands on a towel. Just client stuff. Boring. You don't want to hear about it. Her dismissal stung. She used to tell me everything, late-night rants, creative ideas, dreams of the future. Now, her words felt like a locked door I didn't have a key to. I wanted to ask about the post, to demand an explanation, but fear stopped me. What if I was wrong? What if I accused her of something that wasn't real? So I just nodded. Good luck with it. She kissed my cheek, her lips cool and brief, and walked out. The apartment felt empty the moment the door clicked shut. I unlocked my phone again, staring at her post, at the comments, at that one word that mocked me. Idiot. Scrolling through her feed, I searched for answers. A photo from last month. Clara and Nate at a happy hour, shoulders touching, her smile unguarded. Another post. Late nights with the best work buddy. Hashtag Nate the Great. My chest ached. When had they gotten so close? The hours crawled by. I tried to work, but my focus scattered. Every thought circled back to her. To him. To the post. We'd been together 3 years. Built a small, imperfect life in this cramped apartment with its creaky floors and chipped mugs. Talked about kids, marriage, a house one day. She was the one who'd push for all of it. Was that all a lie? Or was I losing my mind over a stupid joke? By evening, I couldn't take it anymore. I sent her a text. Hey, saw your post last night. Pregnant? What's going on? Minutes passed. Then an hour. No reply. When she finally came home, the air felt heavy, charged like the seconds before a storm breaks. She dropped her bag, looking worn out, but guarded. Long day, she said quietly, kicking off her shoes. You eat yet? My voice came out sharper than I meant. She froze, eyes flicking to mine. Your post, I said. The pregnancy thing. What was that? She let out a brittle laugh. Oh, that? God, James, it was a joke. You know how I am online. A joke? I stepped closer, my pulse hammering. You don't joke about that. And the comment. Someone mentioned Nate. Why? Her expression faltered. Just for a second, a flash of something. Guilt, fear. Then she masked it. You're overreacting, she said. People post dumb stuff all the time. Then why didn't you tell me you posted it? Why is his name in there? My voice cracked. I hated how desperate I sounded. Clara, is there something between you and Nate? She folded her arms, her jaw tightening. You're being ridiculous. Nate's just a friend. Is he? The words came out sharp, bitter. Because it doesn't feel that way. Not when you two are always together, always laughing. I stopped myself. My throat felt raw. Clara, are you pregnant? Is it his? The silence that followed was unbearable. Her eyes widened. For a heartbeat, I thought she'd deny it. Laugh. Tell me I was crazy. But she didn't. She looked away, lips trembling. James, she whispered, voice breaking. I didn't mean for this to happen. The room tilted. My knees nearly gave out, and I grabbed the counter for balance. What didn't you mean? I asked, though I already knew. Tears filled her eyes as she reached toward me, then stopped herself. It was one night, she said, her voice shaking. I was drunk. Nate was there. It just happened. I didn't plan it. I couldn't breathe. The walls felt like they were closing in. The baby, I managed, isn't mine. She sobbed, covering her face. I don't know. Those 3 words cut deeper than any scream could. I stumbled back, every nerve screaming denial even as the truth settled in. Nate, the man I'd welcomed into our home, the man who smiled at me, shook my hand. And Clara, the woman who once swore I was her forever. But as she cried in front of me, shaking, broken, I couldn't see her as a villain. This was the same woman who held me through my father's funeral, who danced with me barefoot in this kitchen. She'd made a horrible mistake. But did that erase everything else? Could I forgive her? I didn't know. All I knew was the pain, sharp, suffocating, and the memory of that post burned into my mind. Time to lock this idiot down. Not me. Not anymore. I grabbed my jacket, heading for the door. James, please, she cried. Don't go. We can fix this. But I didn't turn back. The door slammed and the night swallowed me whole, her voice echoing after me. The truth was out, but the betrayal was just beginning.